Alright, all of the pre-raid patches are over, I think, so maybe I can finally do this week 2 mission finally. Ooh, I unlocked another one. Ooh. Oh, it's because they disabled this one, that's why. I don't know. Sure.
My scions have learned that the Lucent Hive are stockpiling light at this facility. They suspect that it's for a ritual of some kind, but their goal remains unclear.
Whatever it is, we need to stop it.
Indeed. Get down there and disrupt their operation by any means necessary.
Big gun. Love Fatebringer, oh my god. Rockets loaded. God, that Granite Overture does so much stupid damage, too. Like, if you hit all 20 shots, and for whatever reason the target isn't dead, barrels stuff them with the rockets and watch them die. I wonder what, like, I know I'm not talking so much because I'm trying to focus on the game, but I wonder what the end result is going to be for this week, because I know the mission, or not the mission, but the cutscene right before this was about Crow and Saladin not meeting eye to eye on, like, our treatment of the Hive, which is kind of dumb, but, I mean, the kid is new, he'll learn. Like, this isn't even the worst thing we've done to the Hive, or the Hive have done to us. Not even close. Sword. Oh, that wizard didn't die? Oh, the wizard didn't stay dead. My front has It'd be kind of cool if they summoned multiple Hive Guardians and they had the ability to revive one another like we do in real life. I want to see, like, I want the Hive Guardians to keep evolving. I want to see, what's it called? I want to see, like, different Hive Guardian variants. Like, wizards are the warlock.
Even with light of their own, the Hive still try to steal ours.
They've been hungry for so long. They don't know how else to be.
I want to see, like, Stormcaller. We have
We
Stormcaller
found the light
wizards.
taken from our
I
guns.
want a,
Leave no
Dawnblade
survivors.
wizards and, Void wizards and Stasis wizards. Well, I guess Stasis wouldn't be that big a deal. They could probably use darkness if they really wanted to. Wow. Well, I guess if there's a... I would say, I guess there is a... God, I'm drawing a blank. There's heavy ammo burn, so Grand Overture is, of course, doing a lot of damage. Alright, I got these flight times 8, so I got the big guns loaded for the next boss, we see. No, 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 no! Oh my god! Well, I had big damage loaded for the next boss, we see. I think our teammate's about to get stuck. Yeah. Damn dirty ogre. Two. Right here, times 7. Need one more. Any more orbs of power anywhere? Oh, there's the boss. He just ran away. But, like I was saying, I would like to see more, like, Hive
It looks
Guardian
like the Hive
variants.
were doing some kind of purification ritual.
Purifying the light. This blasphemy has gone too far. We should leave no survivors.
I agree. But first, let's get that intel.
Doesn't look like the dialogue changed from the first mission to this mission, so it looks like we basically learned everything we can, at least in the dialogue portion. Wow, way to go, guy. Into his brain we go. This will do like stupid damage. I wonder if I should open with this or just end with this. Let's open with this. Fun.
Those psychic projections represent the Witch Queen's hold over her subject. Use the synaptic spear to sever her connection.
So what, got it? Oh, he got pooped off. You guys have Nova Bomb, but I think both of you missed your Nova Bombs. Oh, Savage is back. That was weird. Why'd you do that? Gotta go for some of these ads first. Nova Bomb. Why does she keep doing that? There's like nobody near her. Cool. Might as well super two. You're mine. With us again. Boot.
Another subject for my scions. I will alert my operative at your helm.
Understood.
What is that tone of malaise in your voice? This was a good day.
The Cosmodrome used to be a seat of power during the Golden Age. Now it's a graveyard.
One that has yielded many great warriors.
Too many that are no longer with us.
Yes and no, but I mean, come on. Like, don't be sad about the stuff from the Golden Age, come on. That's so we don't really need that. We can attune this. We have to attune a couple of these so that we can at least get this, in our, God, what am I gonna say? We need to attune these so that we can at least get them in our inventory so we can build them for later. Alright, to the tower we go. Or to the helm. Yeah, because we have an update from her. But no, what I was saying before is that I really wish that they keep expanding on the Hive Guardians and stuff like that. I don't want them to be like a one-off thing just for this expansion. I would like to see them keep adding more to them as far as, you know, making... You know, we have a Hive Wizard that does arc damage only, but I would like to see them use Void and Solar at some point as well. Same thing with the Knights and the Acolytes. I would like to see them keep improving or keep changing. They don't have any melee focus like Guardians for the Hive. It'd be kind of cool to see like an Arc Staff Acolyte chasing you down. The Warship dispenses reward as recognition. Oh, okay, duh. Sweet.
Have you ever met someone as frustrating as Crow?
Yes.
The Lucent Hive are killing Guardians in cold blood, and he wants to know if what we're doing hurts. I didn't want to encourage him, but when Zavala came in here, he asked me the same thing. I don't like to revisit the past, but Crow has got to learn perspective. I doubt he even heard what I said. As for me, I'll crack a hive open because I like the sound it makes. But I'd rather defeat them on the battlefield than ever. I saw a Hive Knight wielding a void shield. It's sacrilege. Nothing is more important than stopping them. These are desperate times, Guardian. I know it, you know it. And Crow, let's hope he's a fast learner.
He's a fast learner. As he discusses Lord Saladin's frustrations evident even through the hologram. Yeah. Yo, that ship! We finally get it! Queen Mara succeeds. Okay, so they're just gonna give us Centerfire. This is a ship we were supposed to get last season, and it was bugged. And here it is. Don't ask questions. I gotcha. Sweet. Centerfire, brand new ship. Let's put it on. Hey, it looks okay. What about some of these crazy new shaders we got? Mind's Eye. What Saladin says is kind of true. Like, for real, like, Crow, for whatever reason, feels bad about us doing experiments on them. Execute the prisoners. He would do that, no questions asked, and he would also fight them on the battlefield, no problems as well, because he just sees it as, like, honorable combat, but, I mean, again, it doesn't really matter. We're still in the process of trying to figure out what they're doing, and, yeah, we don't have a whole lot of options when it comes to dealing with them. Like, doing this kind of stuff, like, yeah, what Saladin says, like, yeah, I would rather fight them on the battlefield, but if it comes to either fighting them on the battlefield or, you know, dissecting them to figure out exactly what they're doing, I mean, which one is going to yield greater results? And apparently it's going to be this. So, yeah, it's whatever. I mean, I personally do not care either way. The Hive in question don't exactly deserve a whole lot of mercy. This, like, memory leak stuff is making everything slow down. But, yeah, I mean, Crow will just have to he's just gonna have to deal. Sorry, bro, but, like, this is how things are. You gotta either get with the program. Yeah, it sucks, but hey, yo, this is, like, it's either this or what. Like, there is no other option here. Oh, we got the inside already. Sweet. So we can upgrade our stuff again. Actually, let me come here. He'll deal. He can do it. Okay, so what do we have? Complete thermal. Spend it on now. What is this? Completing raids, dungeons, and non-seasonal activity playlist has a chance to grant a risen umbral energy. I'd rather have this. We want to be able to grant risen umbral energy. So this is needed to decode the umbral engrams, but, like, I want to be able to focus the weapons, because I need to get the weapons already. Is there something that makes them cheaper? Defeating light hoarder squads in Psyops battlegrounds now awards risen umbral energy. Decoding focus season weapon has a small chance to refund. The first legend battleground you complete each week will drop an additional weapon and armored item. And armor item? Okay. The first time you decrypt an umbral engram into a seasonal weapon each week, it will have deep sight resonance. Okay. The first time you decode a seasonal weapon each week, it will roll with an additional selectable perk. Okay. So, I mean, it's whatever. I still need more risen energy, though. I think all these weapons are in my... Yeah, they're all in my collections. I just need to get more risen energy. What do we have to do? Runic chest rewards. Oh, just unlock the bonus chest. Okay, whatever. What's the end of the week sort of audio?
Did you assure him that they aren't suffering?
It was a stupid question.
Yeah.
Saladin.
There's no answer I could have given that would satisfy him. It doesn't matter whether or not they suffer, if they're alive or dead.
How do you know this?
I asked Keidel's scion. Crow radiates pain, he said. He's the one suffering, and in a way his ghost can't heal. I know what self-loathing feels like.
And I know grief.
This isn't anything like... You're stronger than he is.
And who helped me find that strength when I was at my lowest? Crow is grieving. For himself, for the innocence he's lost. For the price of the truth.
He's going to hurt himself, or worse, hurt someone else.
You've always been more than a soldier, Saladin.
Yeah, I mean, he's still bummed out about everything he learned from Savathun. Yeah, I get it, bro. You're bummed out that you may or may not have been one of our biggest enemies, but I mean, he'll pass with time. It kind of sucks that we are mute, and while he's like our best friend and pseudo family, we can't even flip and talk to him about it because our character apparently doesn't have a voice. We should be able to just have a nice sit down with him and just kind of hash it out. But for whatever reason, the game prohibits us from actually speaking with him about this. But he's not suicidal. He can't kill himself really unless he kills his ghost first. And there's no way in hell he's gonna. In extraneous lore from the seasonal weapons, it kind of talks about him and Eris having like a one-on-one discussion, and while like he's feeling all bummed out about it, Eris more or less tells him in no uncertain terms, you know, grow the fuck up. You're not who you used to be. You are who you are now. So yeah, he just needs to get over it. No one likes to be told to get over it or that it'll get better with time, but unfortunately, it actually does. So yeah, you may have done some really shitty shit in your past life, but you know what? It's not who you are now. So don't you worry about it. I think that's all the missions for this week now. So yeah, I mean, it kind of sucks that Crow, for whatever reason, Crow would be way more okay with, like, you know, fighting them on the battlefield. But I think Zavala and Saladin kind of nailed it on the head that he doesn't necessarily care that what we're doing to them. He only cares that it kind of reminds him about himself. And yeah, I mean, Saladin asked Keitel, one of Keitel's scions, like, hey, when you look at him, what do you see? He's just like, I see pain. And like, yeah, I mean, Saladin helped Zavala through a tough time when he was younger, growing up, and, you know, when he had his first wife or whatever. He helped him work through it, and he's asking Saladin to kind of help Crow with this as well, but either Saladin doesn't care enough about Crow to help him out yet, or he doesn't know what he can say to him to, like he said, like, there's nothing I could have said to him to make him understand that this is necessary. Work through his emotions and kind of just come to grips with it. And yeah, he'll come to grips with it. It's just give him time, and he'll learn to kind of get over it and stuff like that, and he'll learn to kind of deal with it. Yeah, it sucks, but you know what, bro? You got it. I hope at one point or another we'll get a chance to speak to him during the season, or we'll have a good sit-down with him. We haven't had a chance to, at least lore-wise, sit down and speak to him after the fact. And I think in one of the seasonal weapons or armor pieces, there is a codex entry of him and Glint speaking to one another. And I found this really interesting. They're speaking to one another about, like, all the different sort of...
Guardian, good work out there.
Thanks, bro. And he's speaking to him about all the different things we're doing this season with the Synaptic Spear, and how we can delve into the minds of those we wish and kind of fight their inner demons. And him and Glint actually have a conversation about, hey, do you think I could use this spear on myself to kind of like delve into my mind and like fight Uldren or whatever, like to actually put this to bed and just get over it? And Glint doesn't necessarily say no, that's not a bad idea, but he says that it's probably just not worth the risk because we don't know what'll happen to him if that happens. But I do like the idea that Uldren is kind of thinking, not Uldren, but the Crow is kind of thinking about using the spear on himself to kind of like rid himself of his demons and kind of just put it to bed. It'd be kind of cool if that was a seasonal mission. For the time being, I think there's something else. Front? I mean, you know better than me, dude. You're the scout. The Hive Lieutenant has scared. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it for this season, for week 2. And yeah, I mean, if you haven't had a chance to read the lore, read the lore. But, you know, I would be down for a seasonal mission like that. That sounds really cool. Don't worry, bro. You'll get over it. It happens to everybody.